15 minutes of fame. Let's go.
Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I'm your most gracious host, Cool Tide Chicka G. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I had a little bit of technical issues. Thank you, Guap, for handling that. Thank you, Latchy Osiris, for handling that. Yeah, thank y'all. We really appreciate y'all being here. Speaking of Latchy Osiris, this is your favorite engineer's favorite engineer. This man handled his business last week. I'm telling y'all, man, for those who ain't see the show, we had something crazy going on with the phones. And Latch is so dedicated. The dude was under the table, man. I'm not joking, y'all. Hands and knees under the table trying to sort out this madness. But, yeah, we are here. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah. My man. All right, y'all. What y'all see in front right here in my hand, this is the Kendrick Laforte Jr. Album of the Year Award. All right, as you're well aware, two people are going to win this for this year's Hip Hop Junky Award show, or I should say they have won. This is the property of Mr. Bear through my Ray-Bans. Perfect album. Y'all need to check that out. Definitely a good album. It's funny with the award show, someone was saying that they had a couple of issues. One of the issues that people had last year with this, and this was really after it was over, people was like, oh, he's acting like he's God. And I'm like, what? Acting like I'm God? And then I had to think about it. Well, I'm saying I am the creator of TheHipHopJunky TV and my top 21 video countdown, which I awarded with some beautiful trophies, and it happens in December. Also, I'm the creator of TheHipHopJunky Award Show, Hip Hop Junky Radio as well. So, I'm saying, I am God. And if you don't like how things are being done, you could do what a couple of artists have done last year. And what they did was say, we don't want to take part of your award show. That's how you can handle it. I'm saying. All right. Another thing I want to talk about too, y'all. Got this thing with the plane that's missing. I wrote on Facebook a couple of days, like, stop playing. Like, y'all play too much. Y'all still can't find a plane? So y'all mean to tell me that y'all could find a terrorist hiding out in the mountains in nowhere? Y'all can zoom in from space with your satellites into somebody's mouth and see how many cavities they got. But y'all can't find a plane with 200 semi people in it? Come on, y'all for real? Stop playing. Let's get it together. All right? Now, tonight's show, we're going to have one artist and one artist only. Mr. FlashyBoy Trav. He definitely got a lot to talk about. All right? And right now, I want to get to another feel-good song. We definitely been playing her on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show. And another thing, I just want to make clear, y'all, we like the happiest side of music on the show. Now, if y'all want, music that's a little more aggressive, there's shows here that could accommodate you for that as well. But here, we like the feel-good music. We like the happy, joy music. That's what we do here on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show. Now, I want to go to the beautiful Miss Leah Robinson. She fine, too. Latchy, cue that up. And what's the song? What song is that again? Higher? Higher. By the beautiful Leah Robinson. Only on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show. www.15mofeRadio.com.
Me and you could kick it higher. I'm just trying to have some fun. Do my dance while I pop my gun. I'm just having fun with it. Okay, I'm done with it. Sweat. You're a cool breeze, baby. In the summertime, you're what I need, baby. Everything I want, everything I want, everything I want. When it's you and me, baby. Nothing else matters. I'm just free. they don't mean nothing to me. Yes, I know, sometimes it's up and down we go, but it could rain long as we grow. And if our sunshine turns to snow, I'll be standing in the cold, 'cause when I look at you, baby, I feel the fire, fire. Ooh, I feel it, baby, wanna look at you, just wanna look at you. You send me to the clouds and keep on taking me higher, higher, higher. You take me higher, higher, higher. Take me higher, higher, higher. Take me higher, higher, higher. When you look at me, baby, when you touch my body, when you dance with me, baby, and I swear nothing matters when I'm in your arms. In your
Yeah, smoke madisms.
Yeah.
My name is Hakeem Green, hanging out on the Hip Hop Junkie show with my.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Hip Hop Junkie Radio Show, and I'm your most gracious host, Cool Tide Chicken G. And to the right of me, here's my very special guest, FlashyBoy Trav. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junkie Radio Show.
That's what's up. That's what it do.
All right, no doubt. Pull that mic up. We want to make sure you, that we hear you loud and clear because we know you got some stuff to say. How you feeling this evening, man?
I feel like I always feel, man. Great, man.
All right, no doubt. Latch, you got his audio good? You got him? Yeah. All right.
What's up, Latch? Chilling, bro. All right, all right.
All right, here we go. I'm going to hit you with the tough question first, man. All right. You have a very publicized beef with Meat-Eye.
Oh.
Why?
Right off the bat. All right. Woo. Let me explain something, man. I'm going to explain it. Put it out there. There's no shortcuts with it. Man, Meat-Eye one of them dudes, man. Meat-Eye be tripping, man. You feel me? He's a tripster. Basically, I never had no personal beef with Meat-Eye. This all music, man. To keep it real with you, it's all music. It can't be nothing else but music. Meat-Eye is basically a hater. There's nothing else to say about it.
Why do you feel like there's hate amongst you?
Because look, this how I judge characters based on how they act. Like Meat-Eye see me. You know, like I got texts from him. I even got it with me. You know what I'm saying? I got texts from Meat-Eye. I got inbox messages on Facebook from Meat-Eye. Meat-Eye want to work with a brother. Me and Meat-Eye was aight, but he always from day one had something to say. But he say it behind your back, shit, you know? Excuse me, but he say it behind your back. He tell you one thing, we talking about this music thing, let's do this and that, and then he'll go back and be like, I don't know if I can do it with him. He ain't got what it takes. Basically, I feel like I ain't strong in my era when it comes to this music thing, basically. But that's behind my back.
All right, and so there's a thing about him not liking your music. Is that what this is about?
That's basically what. But he making it known. He's saying it to people. What it is Mira basically saying it to people that he know come back and tell me. It's the difference between you saying, all right, man, you could just recently I put a status up on Facebook. I'm like, yo, somebody, tell Mira what it is before I tell him. And he came back and he up there saying this and that. Trav probably feeling some type of way because of what I said about his last few records or whatever.
Well, I'm sorry.
No.
I was about to say, well, all right, if he has his opinion, right, and he not feeling what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a thing where you might have to get used to that because like, everybody ain't gonna like what you're doing, and to be honest.
Okay, listen, and I could accept constructive criticism when it's constructive, but we talking about it's a difference between somebody stating their opinion, right, and then like basically this is what I stopped a beef between Mira and another artist that was coming at him. I seen Mira, yo, Trav, he broke down, he dropped down. We at the car, I'm in the car on Baby Monticello. This is the situation when he told me he choked me and pulled me out the car. He explained it to me, the problems that he don't want with this artist, and I nipped it in the bud, me. But then he go on Facebook and say that's the day he choked me. He's sitting there explaining to me how he don't want this beef, and I'm telling him, like, I went back to the people that was coming at him, like, yo, leave the boy alone. They left him alone. They left him alone on the strength of me, right? And then next thing you know, he was choking me and he doing this to me, and this is opinion. I stopped people from getting on him, and I'm like, look, he wanted to be down with what I was doing. Me that once upon a time wanted to be down. I was going to bring him to Elizabeth, introduce him to my boy Sean Hartwell and everything we was doing at that time with the music. I'm like, guy, I said, you know what? I could see Mira down with us. I like Mira. Mira was cool. His bars was up. I said, we could do something with him. My homie Quick, the BMG movement, everything going on over there.
Shout out to Quick.
Yeah, shout outs to Quick. Then, Quick was working with him at one point, and behind my back, Mira used to tell Quick stuff. Now, me and Quick like brothers. Right. Quick gonna come back and tell me certain things like, not even starting, like, yo, look, Mira, I don't feel like this song. That's why Mira always got an opinion about something. But in my face, it's like, yo, that's hot. Put me on it.
People gonna do that, but like my main reason for wanting to have you here was because it seemed like it was getting real heated on Facebook, and I don't want to see anything go down. To be honest,
it never.
Yeah, if it gotta be a beef, no, let it be a rap beef. That's what I'm about.
That's what. Listen,
you understand what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm here today to say. Hey, listen. Let it be a rap beef, but I'm gonna eat you alive, boy. I'm saying it right here, right now. Let it be. I'm calling Mira out. Basically, there ain't no shortcuts around this. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? We could do it however. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm calling it out. I want that. And I'm not. And look, and this basically.
As long as it's left on wide. No, that's what I want to hear. You know
let's do it like that, because basically, like, I'm not taking it. Other than that, I'm in his area all day long. It ain't like I'm, like it is. Oh God, like me and Mira, I be like he ain't like that. I ain't like that. You know what I mean? I'm laid back. I'm cool. You know what I mean? We ain't talking. I said on Facebook, I'm a killer, and he took that. Oh, Trav, you never did nothing. No, nobody. What artists ever really killed somebody and they out there still making music and they we rap about that type of stuff. And we say that, but there's people you believe. There's people, nobody believe him. I don't believe him. Nobody else believe him. It's a difference. I know he ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, hopefully nobody believe you either, because this is music. You understand?
No, yeah. But there's a difference between me and certain other artists. I'm laid back. I'm a cool one. I don't want everybody to believe me. That's how I'm going. You don't believe it until you feel it. When it come your way, like, so it's not like you know, I got like we really beefing, and when I see him, it's gonna be a problem. But all that, but lying and saying you choked me and you did this and that to me, like I ain't with all that. I don't like all that. That never happened. That never happened. He contradicted himself and said me and him was cool. What was the reason you choking me? If me and you we ain't never had a situation. Why you yoke me up and pull me up? Then he got personal and started saying, yeah, you supposed to be this waiter and this and that, and you working for Ruby Tuesdays and you doing all of it. I mean, like, you need to be worried more about what I'm really doing, like how I'm doing it, like how I'm having this fun and how I'm, you know, interacting with other people out of Jersey City. That's what, like, the stuff I was gonna put him on in the first place.
Well, me personally, I would like to see that y'all get stuff together and be on the track one day together.
It'll never happen.
Well, you never know.
Y'all
got to diss the hell out of each other first and get it all out the system.
Let me tell you something about me, man. I told him before, man. I'm the Iron Mike Tyson of this rap stuff, man. I hit hard. I come in there and I'm dodging, you know what I'm saying? But I'm real sensitive, man. You know, so when you come at me one way, I hold grudges. I'm not one of them dudes that forget and move forward. We don't move forward. There's no moving forward with me. You cross the line. It's just what it is. I can't sit up here and lie and act like, all right, yeah, maybe we could get over this lump. That lump is a lump. I don't get over lumps. I don't even try getting over them. If it's too much for me to try to climb it, I'm not wasting my time. That's the way it is.
All right, so I'll make it clear. As long as it's peaceful, and I'm saying this, and the reason why I'm going on and on about this, because lately people have been getting my show twisted up. You know, They think this is the show, let's come in and let's solve beef. It ain't like that, y'all. The show is not about that. So we are launching a peaceful movement. If they're going to diss the hell out of each other, it's cool with me. Yeah. As long as it remains on wax, nobody's smacking nobody up at nobody's baby mama house and nothing crazy. Like, you know, I'm not for that. Now,
it ain't there.
Let's move on to something else. All right? You are a hustler and a pimp, okay? Are you power hungry? Does Flashy Boy Trav love power?
You know what? Wow. Yeah. I think power rules everything. Power rules everything. If I had to choose anything between money, power, and respect, I'm gonna be honest, I take the power.
Wow.
I take the power.
Without incriminating yourself, okay?
All right.
In the hustling game and the pimp game, when anybody came short, did you have to straighten them out? Or did they not even come short on both aspects?
Nope. Let me tell you something. And this the God's honest truth right here. People came up short. They came up short all the time. And I accepted it. You got to accept people's shortcomings. Because in the long run, you don't know who will be there for you later on. You know, like, there's times when I was on the block and people would come to me because so-and-so down the block wouldn't give it to them. She came to me like, I only got this and that. Listen, we ain't even got to explain. And it's still to this day, there's times when I'm outside, I'm in the check casher spot on the first of the month, and them same heads online turn around and be like, here's 20. You know what you did 7 years ago. You know what you did when you was out there. And I don't remember what I did. But I remember the face, and I'm like, okay.
Right.
You know, it come back around. You're not a hustler if you're not, like, not willing to take shorts. What hustler? I don't know a hustler out there that's just willing, looking for straight, whatever it is coming.
Right. All right. Does your pimp history make you desensitized in the love department?
Oh, good question. Wow. You know what? Break that down in a different form for me, because I could take that in like two different ways right now.
That's a family show. I was about to come out real.
Yeah, no.
And y'all hear this from the host of the show.
Yeah, all right. Look, I'm taking it two different ways. So I'd rather you know what I mean? You ask the question, I'd rather you break it down to me.
All right, lately, I be seeing posters on Facebook. I don't give a F about your feelings. I don't give a F. I hear that all the time. It's even in people's names. Uh-huh. Do you care about a young lady's feelings?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a lady or just groupies?
No, I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Since you got, I got a dope girl, man. I got a dope piece right now, man.
Oh, does your ride or die?
Nah, oh man, die and ride, die, jump back out the coffin, ride again, man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
That's serious.
put it like this. Let me explain to you like this. This how serious it is, and this what every playboy, cause I was a playboy, straight. It ain't anybody that know FlashyBoy Trav. This on the record right now, man. I was the biggest Mac. I was the biggest player. I was once upon a time the biggest pimp, if that's what y'all want to call it, because that's what they call it. People that don't know me, when they see me, they say Playboy. I'm like, y'all gave me the name. I ain't named myself that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it come from me being, flirtatious and having fun with women once upon a time and enjoying women and keeping a bunch of women around me because I don't trust dudes. So I kept women around me. So, that was my repertoire, women. So when it comes to me dealing, let's just say in my life, I dealt with 1 million women. There wasn't one woman out of the 1 million I dealt with that got me to the point where I am right now that said, you know what, I'd do anything for that girl.
Wow.
I'd do anything for that girl, boy. Like, that is just anything for her, I would do it.
With FlashyBoy Trav, give her some bling. And we're not talking about a chain. We talking about, are you going to propose her?
No, you know what? Eventually, that's she different, man. She different, and she deserve it. She'll get it. It's gonna come. It's just different. It's just everything different about the situation. So she,
Wow.
like even sitting there here talking about this, like ladies gonna be like, you wanna what? But I ain't saying no names or what it is. Everything's low key. She real laid back. She low key. You don't see her. Nobody see her.
Is she the reason why you put up your pimp hat?
Hell yeah. We can't. Hell yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
hell
Let me tell you. Yes, that's the reason why. I slowed up. I slowed up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm out and about, even when I'm with her, we can be in the mall. Old lady walk by, wink my eye. The old lady, she wink back. You know what it is. It's what it is. It's like it's a thing where she know what I'm about. She knew what I was about before she got herself in it, but she trusted the situation enough to get herself in it. And I basically, she's the pimp. She changed my life, man. I ain't the pimp. She changed my life when a female could be like, you know what, I could do something with him. She made me a man. That's, I'm a man.
America / worldwide. This man is really in love, and that's beautiful, yo.
Yeah. I love the girl.
That's beautiful, man. Real quick, Lashy, I want you to cue up Whispers, please, for our break. I'm Jay Sass. And let's see if you can answer this question in the next 3 minutes. You were involved in the car wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, please explain.
Yeah, man. About how long been? It's been 4 years now. Okay. November 5th made 4 years. Basically, I just dropped my son. I dropped my son off to Jersey City, coming back from home, South Jersey. Dropped my son off, and the crazy part about it was I was calling his mom, and she wasn't picking up. So I'm like, all right, I might have to take him back with me to Elizabeth. And my mom's had a crib in Elizabeth, so she had a guest room. I was going back there. So I pass her Elizabeth, I get to Jersey City, boom. So she picks up the phone, finally, and I drop my son off. So I didn't want to head right back to Elizabeth. I'm in the city, I'm not up here much all the time. So when I'm up here, I'm like, all right. I start doing a little running arounds, trying to sip, trying to find people to sip with. And it's crazy because everybody was out to sip that night. And I ain't even gonna lie, I'm sipping with everybody. I'm on Orient. I'm on Grant. I was on Lexington Avenue. I was on Wade. I was on Ocean. And I was drinking with everybody on them. Everybody paying for everything. And that night, I just couldn't get drunk, man. Just the guys on the street, I couldn't get drunk. For something, I'm like, man, we drink. I'm like, man, I'm wasting time. I kept I'm urinating, and I'm like, man, I can't even get drunk anyway. I got in the car. I'm like, I'm about to be out of here. And I head to Elizabeth to go to my mom's crib. I'm clutching. I got the clutch. So I'm driving. I hit the car, throw the car on 5th gear. I'm doing like 65 miles an hour. And there's a car in your left lane, double park. But the lights was off. And while I'm driving, when I switched to get in the left lane, I realized something was in. I'm like, this look funny. So I went to go get in the right lane. When I went to go get in the right lane, there was a bedroom mattress in the right lane. And I had hit the mattress when I bumped it, the steering wheel fishtail, basically. Like this doing 65 miles an hour. So when the fishtail, the car went like this, and I turned. And the same car I tried to dodge that was in the left lane, I hit that car first.
Oh, man.
Total. And it was a guy standing there. I thought I hit the guy I knew. So the car started the fishtail and started to ping pong against the on Route 109, you know, back and forth. So I knocked the window out on the my driver's side with my head.
Shit.
That went out. But the airbag bust. So then the seatbelt got tight. So it threw me to this side, and that's where I fractured the ribs. And I was just ping-ponging back and forth in the car, the airbags, you know. And then I finally came to a stop. You know, I went, basically the fork in the road stopped me because I went over to the other side of Route 1. And I went up over the fork, and the car stopped right there. So I hear, you know, I could hear people out there like, oh, just leave him. Just wait for police to come. Whoever it is, dead. And I'm sitting there, smoke coming from the car. The car crushed. You know, I'm sitting in there, but I grabbed the mirror. The first thing I look at was my teeth, man. Look, I'm still breathing. Heart was beating mad fast. I thought I was going to die from a heart attack. I wasn't sure about nothing else. Heart was beating fast, and I grabbed the mirror, and then I smelled gas. I'm like, I got to get out the car. So I got long arms. So I happened to reach over to the passenger side and open the door. When I opened the door, whoever was out there in the streets that was looking started to run towards the car, and they dragged me out the car. They told me not to move. I'm going to be paralyzed. Dashboard was on me. So they slid me up out the car. And it was like, when I got to the hospital, the first thing one of the nurses had said, I knew one of the nurses. And when I got in there, she was like, Trav? And I looked, I was like, what's up? So one nurse was like, what you drinking? I'm like, nah, I ain't had nothing to drink. She's like, because that's the question we got to ask. She said, but we got to do a blood test. And they did a blood test, and the man upstairs, man, nothing. They found nothing in my system, man. Not nothing. Everything came back. She said when I went in, and she's like, were you drinking at all? And, you know, I wanted to be honest, and I was like, nah. They did the blood test that came back. He's like, nothing, you know, nothing. He wasn't drunk. It wasn't, you know.
Wow,
and, like, I could just imagine, though, if I was, they would have thought automatically.
That was the reason for
that's the wreck. They, you know what I mean? Nothing was in it. The blood was good, man.
So you fractured your ribs.
I fractured my ribs, busted them out, neck spasms,
and all your choppers remained after all this?
Everything was still there, man. It was blood coming out the mouth. I might have needed stitches. But I ain't, you know, throw a little salt in the wound. You know how we do it.
Yeah,
you know, go on and keep it, you know. So I might need a little stitches. I saw the scar, but hey, you know, I fixed all that. Was on the cane for 2 days. I was at Jersey Girls 2 weeks later. On the cane, you know what I'm saying? It was at Jersey Girls because we was promoting that spot at that time. So I was on the cane at Jersey Girls. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm going to eat. They was calling me Unbreakable Trav. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay.
Did he give you a new lease on life, man, to be able to walk away from something so devastating?
You know what? Yeah, and then again, I'm kind of confused about it. It was an eye-opener with the whole, when you're on the road, be careful with, you know, don't just watch out for you, watch out for other people. And at the same time, it was like, it's not the first time I had encounters with death, so it was like, all right, maybe it's just not my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, maybe, yo, you meant, it put me in the mind frame of you here to do something, man. You got to do it, or the next time. And I don't always feel like the next time going to be the last time, because the next time come, I'll be like, now I'm getting more confident with the situation. I'm going to make it. I'm going to live.
No doubt.
You know?
Live for today. Tomorrow's not promised to anybody, man.
Yeah.
All right. And right now, we're about to pause for the course for internet radio station identification. You're tuned into the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show. www.15mofeRadio.com.
Let's see it. I see y'all. Motivation time. Let's get it. I know. Karaoke smile like that. You poop, I'm not cursed. Or the devil doesn't work. To me, hip hop is dead. It's just waiting on the earth. Reincarnation and rebirth. I'm crawling out the dirt. My literature on medication. I doctorate with no nerve. I'm patiently waiting, but the lines getting longer. The interest paying the exit, so I'm looking like a foreigner. Discombobulated. Which way should I go? Heading on a one-way street with a two-way flow. Been chasing my dream to attacking it. Danger got me tripping. I'm trapped looking back at it. I'm a star and I refuse to waste my shine. So these mountains I climb, I'll let you leave off mine. I know. To create, used to do it for fun. Got out the shell, who knew that this music would come? I stand for women with a bad struggle, something through the past. You can laugh now, cause we gon' laugh last. These words that I spit really need to be heard. A female perspective, it's my chance to swerve. Never catch she living reckless, J will perfect it. Leave them in pieces, I leave them all unconnected. See, I respect the God, the good and the bad. Living through these last years, they say the best for last. But you can't raise a person by pulling them down. That's why I spread unity, giving out hugs and pounds. A bastard child, yeah, I spit it down. Living is the motto, I choose to live now. Living is the motto, I choose to live now. Ain't no chillin' with my crowd, cause no, you not down. T.I.S. blasting like a full straight pound. Living in poverty, got the hammers, but we clown. Feminine sound, it's a real my style.
Where do I begin? Drama-free prodigy. I be on my cool-ish. Signatures, wallaby, Sulu to the grind. Pledge allegiance to the team. 13 is eyes, mother sucker. You can keep on dreaming. Leave me alone. Why they hate on you? When you winning, mama said get him. Better yet, I'ma kill him. Shooting down your pride. Aiming over self-esteem. Seen a lot of niggas come. Not the one for making scenes. Ride with the real chick. Jersey tie. It's okay to show us love. talking about me? They the worry type, worried that I'm up next. I'm worried that they right, la-di-da. I'm just having fun while I'm still young, trying to get a meal, record deal. I don't need one. I be tearing pages 'cause my soul ain't for the taking. You can shove it up your anus, hence I'm speaking in layman's. My lane's long, so I'm filling the tank. If they try to cut me off on the hood of your car, planking. Basic, never. I'm on another level. Elevator ran out, the floors went through the roof and shadow taking off the chains like sleep, breaking them off. Kit Kat, your rhyme sweet as chocolate bars, chuckle on you up, but keep laughing as money comes. Motivation 1-on-1, I can show you how it's done. Ain't here to get acknowledged, I'm here to get these dollars, 'cause I can vouch what bills we're doing. Have shit in my wallet, now my pockets need pockets in the stylist, and my family eating good. Rest in peace to even starving. God says stay humble, make a change, get accomplished. So I stay away from trouble. Truth is I don't want it. Not scared, just aware of your consequences. The truth is I keep them non-existent. Phrase.
I know you're out there. I know that you're afraid.
That's not me. That's not me.
You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin.
Ride with the real chick, jersey tied. It's okay to show us love, we deserve to hide. Why they talking about me? They the worry type.
I'm trying to make it better, babe. I do it to whenever, babe. We getting shit together, babe. 'Cause I'm never late. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with. I'm trying to get it on my own. You know I'm trying to make it strong. Always try to make it home to keep you warm, so I'm never late with. My love is like an appetite. Have a drink, have a slice of your delight. I show you right when I'm never late with your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with. I'm trying to make it better, babe. I do it to whenever, babe. We getting shit together, babe. 'Cause I'm never late. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with. The mission's not hard, babe. I miss you, so I drew the way. I'm grown, so my ties on straight. My shoes are laced, so I'm never late with. The competition's reaching, so it's all about mind control. I take you, don't be scared to go. The trip is slow, but I'm never late with your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with. Butterfly, you seen it, never tell a lie. I'm on a rise, call love you don't disguise. I'm out for mine, guaranteed you you the prize. With open eyes, we sure to have a good time. Your intellectual physique so clear. Caught a couple stays in your confidence and fears. I put my tongue in a place you can't hear. And when I go deep, even your memory is pierced. Yeah, Slither boy turn lover. Mentality don't match, then I sure become a fronter. And I don't bottle things up, so yes, I will confront her. Tell her just to grow up like Beanstalk to mother. I'm back to that sexual healing. Hourglass frame, goddamn, you appealing. Power of the crush is sent from above. Doing what I gotta do and making sure I'm never late with. I'm trying to make it better, babe. I do it to whenever, babe. We getting shit together, babe. Cause I'm never late. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. I'm never late with. I'm never late with. I'm never late with.
Welcome back to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show, and I'm your most gracious guest, Cool Ty G, with my very special guest.
I thought I was the most gracious.
FlashyBoy Trav.
I thought it was me.
Welcome back, man. Yo, before we get into the music aspect part about your life, man, I noticed you got a serious tattoo game, man. How many tats you got?
Real talk, I don't even count them. It's like I started to combine them. It's like no pieces. You know, if I said go 1, 2, 3, it'd be like 4, 5, 6. I tell you, probably 30.
Wow.
I got 2 in the back. So, you know, like if I have to go buy pieces, there's no pieces.
Right.
You know, I started getting them. They was pieces at once upon a time, but then, you know, you start to connect stuff, start to convert them.
Are you concerned that when you get a good 60, 65, that, you know, stuff is going to, you know, smush together and look crazy?
Let me explain something with that. People say that, but people that's worrying about the future is the people that don't have no present.
That's deep.
You know, you sitting up there thinking about how things going to go when you're 65 years old and you 25 years old, and you talking 40 years from now, and you worried about that. And then the stuff that you need to be worried about, you missing it because you're thinking about being 65. You know, at that age, I think I could be a 65, handsome, young. And basically going back to when we talk about me being in love, the same woman I'm dealing with is the one I'm worried about with what I'm looking like. Right. I ain't really worried about 65 years old, the young girls, worrying about what my tattoo's looking like. But being that I'm an athletic dude, at 65, I should be looking like I'm 35.
What do you play? Like some sports?
Sports?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I throw jabs. Man, you know, I box.
You box? Oh, didn't know.
Let's go to glove champ, man.
Really? What was it in your bio, man? Come on, man.
I thought I put it in. I thought I put it in
there, man.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
man. 2000. We go back 2000. What was it? 2003. 2003. Go to 119 pounds. I won the nationals at 119.
Oh wow! What made you not pursue it? Did you wait and say music, boxing?
It was both. I was doing both, but I'm gonna explain something to you with the music thing though. I was doing the boxing thing because I love the sport. That was my sport. I don't watch basketball. I ain't into no football. And people be the players, you know, that's so and so, and they fans, and they go buy Jordans. And I never owned a pair of Jordans, man. Never.
Now I gotta look to see what you wear. Okay.
No, I never owned a pair. I'm a throwback, dude. I'm different. I never owned a pair of Jordans. I don't know nothing about no LeBron James. I wasn't never a fan of other people. It was like, my thing was the boxing thing. And I'm like, okay. So I did it a little bit, and I got nice with it. I had long arms. I was jabbing. And then growing up street slap boxing, you learn one way. And I was boxing as a right-hander. I ain't know. I write with my left hand. So then when I stood as a southpaw, I was like, I get busy on these dudes, man. These, I could move around.
That's
You know?
what's up.
My man know because I done slapped him up a few times. I done chipped him up. So, that was the thing. And then I won the nationals. After I won nationals.
You want to get to this first call of the evening?
Let's get to the first call.
All right, here we go. Hip Hop Junkie, who are you and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name's California, calling from Jersey City.
What's going on, California? How you, brother?
I'm all right, man. Can't complain.
Hold on, let me change these headphones around. I'm only hearing one again.
Cali.
Hey, what's good, bro?
I heard
Your
your
boy
music
Flashy.
before, too, California. I heard your music,
He's a
yo.
He's a dope dude. You know why he's dope?
Why is that?
Cause he part of the entourage.
Yeah.
Speak to him, Cal. Fly
You already know,
gang
Flashy.
only, right?
You already know how we do, man.
Yo,
So, I couldn't be there tonight, but, I had to be there, even if I couldn't be there physically, you know what I mean?
that's much respect, and that's why I love you, man. And that's why
I
we
love you,
make.
too. You
know-
already know, man. We to the top, non-stop right now.
Yeah, you already know. I try to explain to him.
Yeah, man.
No
Doing
doubt.
a lot
In
of big
California.
things.
California,
Yes, sir.
real quick, brother. When can we be looking to hear something from you? Got any music videos popping, anything coming out?
Right now, I'm trying to narrow it down to exactly what song I want to give to people, in video form. But be looking for something between the next month and a half, man. I'll put something out. I'm gonna try to do something for the spring. You know what I mean?
All right, and check it out real quick. We like to do radio play, radio friendly. This is a family show, PG rated 13. So please send
Sure.
some music that could be played up here, man. And we got you, yo.
Oh man, no doubt. So I could get on that ASAP, man.
Get on it. I
Definitely,
told you
definitely.
how we need to work.
Yeah, man. It's a big affair right now, man, and everybody that's participating, I know they feeling the vibe, they feeling the wave. So, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying, straight to the top, non-stop right now.
Let's get it.
All right, California. Thank you for calling in, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you for having me, man.
No doubt. Peace.
Flashy, do your thing, boy. Love you.
Love you too, bro. Stay up.
One. Peace.
All right, no doubt. Who produces music for you?
Basically, I get a lot of beats offline, but offline. I ain't even gonna lie. I get a lot of beats offline, but it take me hours. I get beats offline, or I go to my man M16. I go to Quick. I get beats that I think no other artist. I don't see nobody else on. I get beats that I think nobody else gonna work with. And I work with those beats. I work with a different type of.
Dang, it's 8:52 already. I'm sorry, I was looking at the time. It's really 8:52 already.
Time going by.
No, well, I'm just saying. We're talking to Latchy. I'm looking like, yo, it's really 8:52.
Yeah, time going by.
All right, man. Yeah. All right, yeah.
So that's basically it.
Do you ever get music that you had to personally clear the samples, or does the producer handle that if he gives you something with samples in it?
I never made it that far. I'm not even gonna lie. Like a lot of artists, I'm gonna explain something to you why I'm not on. I would have been on 15 years ago if I would have pursued this. Music is my thing, and I'm trying to take it serious now. I might be a little too late, but if I was more serious about it, I'd have been on. There's not a dude out there like Flashy, man, a.k.a. Trick Trill. I go by that name, too. They know. I'm different, man. I should have been on.
What makes you stand out from other artists?
I mean, when you hear my music, my voice, the energy I bring, I grew up in Jersey City, but the people still trying to figure out where I'm really from. They never know. They never know. Unknown. Listen, when you ask me my status, where you from, it's unknown.
Well, I was about to ask this question. I don't know if this affects you, but do you feel like your movement is bigger than Jersey City? And what are FlashyBoy plans for the future?
Let me ask you. I'm gonna answer that right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And I am not even gonna waste my time on saying this, but Jersey City right now is a slow moving process. And I'm explaining it to you like this. That's because people over here, all right, It's to the point where I'm out there in Trent. I was out there with my Trent boys last night. I'm going to explain something to you. I was in Trent yesterday, early in the day, and I was talking to one of my men, and he said to me, yo, when you going back over your way, man? I said, tomorrow. He said, them dudes over there busting heads. And for Trenton to say something like that about Jersey City, I was like, oh, Jersey City really starting to make a name on killing each other. Ain't nobody trying to win. Everybody trying to bring each other. Ain't nobody over here trying to win. It's competitive. It's a sport. And that's why when artists come from Jersey City, Joe Buttons, Double X Posse, we go back to that. When these artists is trying to come up, when the first thing you say, when you say you're from Jersey City, a lot of record labels don't even want to check you out.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes.
No, it's real. Listen, I've been to Texas. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to a few places. When you say Jersey City, and this is what makes me stand out, because when I'm out and about, people don't know where I'm from, and I'm quite sure if I say, "Hey, Jersey City," I'd have been niche a long time ago. Wow. And being that I don't stay, I'm a little bit from everywhere. Like right now, where I live at right now, you think I'm out there? I've been out there years. I got that locked down. I'm out there with the white boys, man. I love my life.
That's what's up.
I love what I'm doing for a living, Mira. Like,
oh God, let's move from that.
Mira, I love what I do for a living. A little serving job you claim 3 days a week that I'm doing is paying that condo rent that I got, that nice spot that you ain't been to yet, and I try to bring you out there, but you don't want to listen. And that's why you still up here,
boy,
doing what you doing. God. Nothing.
Let's move on from this. How would you describe your movement and your fan base? Who is your target audience?
Women. And I'm going to tell you why. Because let me tell you something right now. There's a lot of women right now in tune right now, but at the same time, they probably a little pissed off that I said I had a woman. So they sitting up here looking. But at the same time, they still going to stick around. And even my woman be saying, hey, you ain't got to even mention that you got a woman because you're going to lose your fans. That's why I said she the pimp. But the women still going to buy it. And at the end of the day, the pimp that got me out there getting the women to buy it, that's pimping me. I'm going to bring the money back home. I'm going to live a good life at the end of the day. And I'm going to take care of the people that need to be taken care of, and even the people that don't. That's what I do, man. I get back, man. I'm ready to get back. I don't even want no issues with nobody. To be honest, at the end of the day, if I blew, I'm going to be honest with you. If I blew and I got me a record label and I was doing good, I would sign Mira. Wow. That's how real it is.
Wow.
Mira dope. That's a dope dude.
Wow.
He dope with the bar. He got bars. He dope. I sign Mira.
That's classy if you say that too.
Nah, he got big. I never underestimated him. He got it. So, I signed him to my label, but it'll be a little, I here and there, remember who got you on.
Right. And I'm like to cue up the song you're gonna take us out with. Yeah. All right. Look, how many projects do you have done, and what are you currently working on?
Here we go. This is why I said, like, other artists, they take this serious. They got projects out there and they doing that. Basically, I really never put out nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I did joints with Brock. Once upon a time, I was part of the Brock Animals movement, and we was out there wild, and I was just still doing my independent thing. And then lately, I've been like, all right, cool. I got this Born Ready project coming out this summer. When I tell you, Born Ready, I've been sitting on this album for 6 months so far, and it ain't out yet. It's a reason behind it. Because I got a few people in the industry already. I don't talk about it, and I don't be up here acting like, I'm not stunting like a lot of these people fronting. And I ain't got no songs on the radio. I ain't got 5,000 people following me on YouTube or none of that. But right now, I'm pop. I'm what it is.
And look, hate to cut it short, but this is the conclusion of the show. Shout it out.
TheHipHopJunky radio show.
Yeah.
Shout outs to my boy Taji.
Yeah.
My boy Latchy in the cut. My boy Two Gun Sam. And shout outs to the computer room too.
Yeah, Paulie Guap, he been a major help. Right. Major tonight, man.
And I want to shout out everybody that's listening, man, because a lot of people they was pissed off that last week it had to be rescheduled. And, we probably didn't even get anything out, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'll be back. Because I'll be back with that album and that mixtape. Red Rum 781, the mixtape is going to be something serious. I'm telling you.
FlashyBoy Trav, thank you so much for being here, man.
Peace.
And if it's cool with the big man who chills high above in the sky, I will see y'all another day, another way.
It's a strong arm thing, baby. Run that, run that, run that.
You know you got that shorty, right? The one you just gotta have, feel me? Can't see it with the next dude, though. So no matter how much we fight, we just gotta make it right.
Baby, can we make it right? Cause all we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Now we ain't even making love at night.
If we ain't fighting, we fussin', yelling and cussing, all over nothing. You ain't leaving, you bluffing. Let's try to make it work, but your attitudes are worse. Spend a rack on that purse, taking care of you like a nurse. To see you smile, it's worth it. In the beginning, it was perfect. I know I lied and they heard it. I'm sorry, I ain't do it on purpose. I'm hoping we can move on, cause we've been beefing too long. I know that I was doing wrong, but our love is too strong. You leaving me, I can't see the sight. Plans on making you my wife. Ring on that left hand, praying to God that you do me right. I'm changing now like I seen the light, cause I need you in my life. Riding alone without you, this ain't even feeling right.
Baby, can we make it right? Can we make it right? All we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Baby, making love at night. Baby, can we make it right? Can we make it right? All we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Baby, making love at night.
I ain't gon' stun, I'm missing you. I be going crazy, mystical, but I know that you miss me too. Ready to make it right, tell me what to do. You wanted a house and I copped it, plus kept you fly as a cockpit. So all that bullshit, stop it. Took my key to your heart and you locked it. Now stop believing everything you hear. I hate coming home seeing you in tears. You so insecure, gonna ain't fair. We need to have a sit down, pull up a chair. Shorty, you know I love you. I never put anyone above you. We fight cause that's what love do. This girl just wish they was you. They jealous, they just wanna see us part. You stay with me cause you know you got my heart. You had me open from the start. I bet I can spot you in the dark. For them other girls, it's slow. I want us to grow. So before you go, I just wanna know.
Baby, can we make it right? Can we make it right? All we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Even making love at night. Baby, can we make it right? Can we make it right? All we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Even making love at night.
Now this sweet like candy. How you act, you deserve a Grammy. Knowing I was down, feel like Brandy. Willing to go half on the family. You she my number one D Rose. No matter situation, she rode. Got caught up and she never told. She a keeper, so I'ma propose. From now on, it's just you and me. Me and you, just the two. If I ain't trapping, I'm in the stew. No more creeping, straight home to you. Being alone, I got my mind right. Now our future shine bright. Like a virgin, we back tight. Put the past behind, break lights.
What happened to us? We used to be so tight. Now all we ever do is fight. I wish that we can go back, rewind back to our happy times, but everything was alright. Can we make it right? Can we make it right? All we ever do is fight. I remember when we used to be so tight. Even making love at night. Baby, can we make it right?